Alex Bell joining us now live from the meeting that was being held tonight. Board members rushing out of that meeting. She has an update, including an interview with one of the fair employees speaking out about that audit tonight. Alex?
Yes, I'm here at the Kern County Fairgrounds, and that board meeting just got out moments ago, and board members did rush out of that meeting, but a lot of the people that were speaking there did want to stay, and they still had questions that were unanswered. And I'm actually here with one of them right now, Chris Medellin, and he is saying that he is one of the whistleblowers. So Chris, again, tell me a little bit about who you worked for and how did this all play out for you, and who did you tell when you saw something?
Back in the beginning of the year, I brought it up to the CEO with a piece of paper in front of me, a lot of the things that were going on, and he just dismissed them. He was going to cut my hours for work that I had done, and once he started listening to all the stuff that I started saying, and the assistant director was inside the meeting, they basically said that I'm getting all my hours back, and then it was basically just shoved under the table, everything I told them. However, the next day I got yelled at by my supervisor because the CEO told my supervisor what I told him.
And Chris, tell everyone who your supervisor was at the time.
At the time, my supervisor was Joe Hebert.
Okay, and who was he?
He's the maintenance supervisor in the back. More than 4 years, probably 5+.
And you no longer work for the Kern County Fairgrounds. You now have another job. But tell us a little bit about why you called yourself a whistleblower and who did you tell about the things that you saw?
Actually, it wasn't just me. There was quite a few others that would bring things up to the CEO of what was going on. And even when the state auditor came, some things were said to her, but not everything. Some of the things that were told to the CEO, he brushed them off, and it seemed like we were getting in trouble or held accountable in the back for what we had told the CEO about, and he did nothing about it. And that's why we told our story.
So you felt like it was a story. Do you feel like the Kern County Fairgrounds pressured you to lie?
Oh, definitely. My supervisor at the time pressured everybody that went to the state auditor's office to go give our story. He pressured every one of them. And they all did lie in different matters and different things that they did say.
Now, I know you were very vocal and emotional during the board meeting along with other people, but how did you feel about how the board meeting went tonight?
They only wanted to discuss what they wanted to discuss. They were not in an open forum where you can ask questions and get answers. It was just whatever's on the paper is what's on the paper. They didn't even discuss the security of the fair or how their wanding was done or how the gates were not as secure on the Star Gate or Gate 40 and how livestock personnel would get checked when they got out of their vehicle, but they could have something in their RV or in their truck. They didn't want to talk anything about security. That wasn't even on the agenda. How can something that was part of the fair time that's in the report here, things that happened during the fair, and that was a big deal before the fair, not be brought up?
Thank you, Chris, so much for speaking with us. I appreciate it. Again, you guys, this is the first meeting that the Kern County Fair Board has had since the DA started their investigation and that audit was released. So we will have more for you guys coming up later on at 11 o'clock live at the Kern County Fairgrounds. I'm Alex Bell for 23 ABC News, connecting you.